We often tell our kids to choose good friends. It might be an instruction or an advice, but to a child or even a teenager, what does that really mean? My name is Marie, and you're welcome to Build a Child channel, where we look at biblical principles in raising godly children. Today, we're going to hand our children the skills they need in building friendships. So, first of all, you want to let your child understand that there are different levels of friendship, and then we'll go ahead to let them know what to look out for in kids when they're making friends, and also teach them refusal skills is to use, especially in cases of peer pressure. Often kids will call everyone their friend, everybody in class, everyone they meet, and they like is their friend. My daughter will go off to playground. She will return and tells me, "Oh, mom, I just made a new friend." But we want to know that, let them know that there are levels. So let them know that we have acquaintance, we have casual friends, we have close friends, and we have best friends, what they will normally call besties. So for acquaintance, we're letting them know this is like everybody you meet that you can be nice to, you talk to. But for casual friends, you hang out with them sometimes. Maybe you always meet them at a playground, or they play in your team and you hang out after games later on because you're waiting for your parents. Those are just casual friends. Also, for close friends, these are now those who share the same values as them. They might meet at school, and after school, they spend more time with these people. And best friends, maybe just one friend that they grew up with. So let them know these different levels so that although they might be calling everybody their friend, they know that, oh, there's some people that I'm not so close to. Just like Jesus had the many whom he talked to in parables, and then he had the 12 whom he spoke closely and intimately with, and he had the three whom he always went with, in times of prayer. Those three were with him always. So we want to let our children know that the people that they call their best friends do influence them. These people will influence their attitude, will influence their like reputation. We know we say that can two work together except they be agreed. These people will also influence their direction in life. There are some people who have, gotten, like a wonderful life because they met some friends, and others have been destroyed and even died early because they met a friend that influenced them negatively. We want to bring out those examples to our kids. Also, why they we want to let them know why they have to be careful with whom they hang out with and whom they call their best friends. So what should they look out for in a friend? They should make sure that this person respects their boundaries and this person also shares their values. Your child will know their values if you at home has also brought out the values that you share as a family. So these are things that you stand for as a family. They are principles that you live by. Take your time to explain these things to your child so that they know their values and they are looking out for those things in other kids before calling them close friends. So for example, maybe you value honesty in your home, or in your home you make sure that God always comes first before anything. So there are principles that you live by. Ensure to communicate this clearly to your child so your child will also be looking out for those values in your friends. If they meet somebody who tells lies a lot and they know that in their home they uphold honesty, they are not going to have that person as a close friend. Finally, we want to equip them with refusal skills. We want to equip them with refusal skills. This is how to say no, when they are pressured, and how to walk out of relationships that are not healthy for them. We can use the say no sandwich, say something nice, say no, and then make another suggestion. An example can be a child asks, your child to spend some time in the washroom with them playing games on their phone that they have to skip class. Your child can say, "Oh, I really like the fact that you love spending time with me, or I like playing games with you, but no, why don't we play games after school? Or why don't you come over to my place and we can play games?" So if you come up with such scenarios and you practice at home, that will help your child to find it easier saying no when they face such situations. We also talked about walking out of relationships that are no longer healthy for them. So there might be some situations where they were close to somebody, but over the holiday, that person might have adopted some attitude or some behavior that are not do not do that no longer align with your values, and they get to school and your child realizes this. What should the child do? The child will have to walk out of such a relationship. Some scriptures that you might want to take your time to look at with your child and actually, talk about it and bring out examples are Proverbs 13:20 that says, "Walk with the wise and you will be wise. Walk with fools and you will be destroyed." You also want to look at First Corinthians 15:33 that says, "Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character." Take a look at this and have a discussion with your child. If this video has helped you or you find any value in it, please do like and share with others. Also, do subscribe for more content like this. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you.